Guys, what's good? It's your boy Phil. Today we're on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Today we're playing with Tearlaments, the brand new deck in Master Duel that just came out. This is 100% the best deck in the game right now, and it's going to be like that for a while until they nuke it on a ban list. This deck is absolutely insane. Literally nothing comes close to this deck. It is insanely powerful, pretty much near full power level. This deck is crazy. I've been playing around with it for a couple of games now. This is kind of the build I've settled on for now. The thing about building this deck is that there's a lot of, there's like a core, like 20 card engine you got, but there's like a lot of different variants, a lot of different ways you can go on what you want to mill with this deck as you build it. But this is kind of what I've settled on right now. I'm playing with the Diviners, Baron. I don't have the Curious in here, but I got the Time Thief in here because Time Thief Redoer is absolutely insane. But I'm going to show you some replays. We're going to kind of go around, decide how we want to play this deck, how we want to build it. I'm going to show you guys some of the lines of, that'll really, get you going. I will throw a warning out there about this deck. If you're new to Tearlaments, you need to be wary. Be wary because a lot of people are going first with Tearlaments and they're just timing out. They're timing out completely. They're not able to establish a board within the like 300 seconds that you get in Master Duel. It's happened to me once. I'm seeing it all over Twitter. People are complaining about timing out and whatnot. So you definitely want to practice with this deck before you pick it up and go into like ranked with it. Because there's a good chance you will time out for sure. But regardless, it's busted and it's broken. So we're going to talk about these cards really quick and then we're going to hop into some replays. So let's do this shit. Okay, so let's start with Merly, Havnus, and Sharon, right? These are your tier element names. Anytime they hit the graveyard by card effect, they're going to trigger a fuse, and that's how you're going to go into Kikalos like 90% of the time. But they also could make Dragostapelia, Rukalos, and Kaleido Heart. We'll talk about those in a bit. And obviously Mud Dragon, don't want to leave him out. But yeah, they have to go to the graveyard by card effect, so not just like a discard for cost effect. Things like the Ishizu Mills, though, those will trigger them. Things like Rhino popping a card will do the trick. There's a lot of cool, unique ways to get your tier into the grave. But another good normal summon way, and you can also special summon Rhino Heart, is Tier Element Rhino Heart. On normal summon, you're going to send a Tier Element to the deck. It's going to trigger a fuse. You're probably going to go to the Kikalos and you're going to extend. He's very important. I'm playing 2 of them. You can probably play 3 since, the tier names are already limited. And so are the Ishizus. So, like, there's a good argument to play 3 of him. But I'm playing 2 for now. I haven't had really many issues with it thus far. Orange Light is in here because this just ends games on its own. Orange Light, Kelbeck or Agito, that's wraps. I have Snow in here. This card is absolutely broken. I think you should play this no matter what variant of tier elements you play, to be honest. It's just so free, man. Free Book of Moon whenever, free level 4, and we play a lot of level 4s in this deck. So like Snow is insane. You should play Snow for sure. I got Terraforming with Rhino. This is honestly the most important card in the deck, to be quite honest with you. This allows for some really nutty shit. It's at 1, unfortunately, and you can play the Crystal Beast stuff if you want to. I'm not because I don't know. I don't like the bricks. I don't like the bricks that much, to be honest, even though you kind of like never brick in this deck. But Rhino's insane. You add a tier to hand. It's usually either going to be Sharon or Rhino Heart, depending on what you open. Yeah, Rhino's crazy. Rhino's insane. You can Rhino pop any of the names if you have them on field to get a fuse. The most busted 5-head play is Rhino pop Kaleido Heart, because you'll Rhino pop Kaleido Heart will revive itself. You'll Foolish Burial a tier name, that's a fuse, and then you'll Kaleido Heart get to spin a card on your other opponent's field. So remember that play. That play is insane. We also got Scream. I got 2 Scream here. This card is also crazy. It's a normal, if you normal summon or special summon when you have a tier name. So even if you normal the tier, you're going to mill 3 for free, which is, we just got all these fucking mills, dude. It's so crazy. And it also has a secret effect, a bonus effect. If it gets sent to the graveyard, you could add a tier trap to your hand, which is busted because the traps are insane. I'm only playing Crime and Soliak, Solic is just a targetable Omni Negate, or not Omni Negate, Monster Negate, I should say. This is the Omni Negate. Crime is the Omni. But yeah, this card is nuts because you send a tier on field to the graveyard. That triggers a fuse. But if you have Kaleido Heart or Rukalos out, they're gonna revive for free. So you really don't lose any value here whatsoever. Solic is crazy. Crime, you need a tier in hand. So Solic on field, you need a tier. Crime in hand, you need a tier. But they're both gonna trigger fuses, which is important. But Crime is a counter trap Omni Negate. It's insane. You really want this just for like board breakers and whatnot. I got triple imperm just because it's generically good. I got tactics in here because it's just really good in this meta. I got instant fusion here because it's busted. So that's the main deck. You can really build this deck however you want. You could play Dangers, you could play Grass, you could play 60 card, you could play Tier Sprite. I don't know how good that's going to be without Sprined. A lot of ways to play the deck. Absolutely insane. Let's play some matches. Okay, I got a mirror match replay for you guys. I got a mirror match. I feel like I played this mirror match all right. There's definitely plays that I could have done better, but all in all, I think I did fine with this mirror match. So that was my opening hand. Scream, Merly, Diviner, Medora, DD Crow. And I went for the Merly Scream because I felt like that was safer than just Diviner Mill 5. Because this is a Mill 6, and you know, if it goes wrong, there's things I can do. But my mills were crazy. My mills were Mill 10 and Fuse, which is absolutely insane. So at this moment, I figure that I'm playing the mirror match, and honestly, I probably shouldn't have milled because you don't really want to mill in the mirror match, to be honest. But I get my Kikalos out, which is very nice. And at this point, this game pops off now. We absolutely pop off. I was recording this live when this happened. We go to like Chain Link 9, bro. We popped off. Oh my god, this was insane. But I'm not even keeping track of the chain links at this point. I know I got a Solic, I got a Heartbeat, I got a DD Crow in there. I DD Crow's Rhino Heart. I got a lot of stuff that's coming up right now. But the bottom line is, you want to try and trade 1-for-1 with your opponent, right? You want to shuffle the stuff he gets. He's going to try and shuffle the stuff you get. But really the big hits for me in this mill were Solic to add to hand, Heartbeat to add a trap to hand from Grave. And then he's going to mill some more. He gets a trap, which is fine. But at this point, what you got to know is when you know you're playing the mirror match, you have to get Abyss Dweller out. That is your primary goal. That is my goal right now, is to get Abyss Dweller out and something to protect it, which I already got the Solic, which is great. But I actually have Rhino and Sharon in hand already, which is plenty to get the Abyss Dweller out. So we're good. I stop his fuse there with the shufflers. That's what you always want to do. So I think here I'm going to do Kikalos. He's going to Havness me, which is fine. Havness to mill 3. He's going to Maxi me, which you don't really care about Maxi in this deck, to be honest. As long as you get the Abyss Dweller out, you usually win. But yeah, I'm going to Kikalos, summon Rhino Heart send to fuse, which is overkill. Kikalos mill 5, try and get lucky on something. I think I hit my second Kaleido there. Yeah, so I get Kaleido Heart out now, which is absolutely insane. And then I'm just gonna Sharon summon Mudora, and that's gonna get me Abyss Dweller. And at that point, honestly, it's game, bro. It's wraps. If you got Kaleido Solic Dweller, it's wraps. It's game over, bro. It's game over. I'm gonna spin his stuff just because. But it's over. It's over at this point. I have so many resources as well. I think I have double Shuffler in my grave. I got Dweller. Honestly, I should have summoned this in attack. He could just beat over this. But it's wraps. It's wrap at this point. I got Diviner send, you know, if I want to do some crazy shit there. He's gonna try and pop off. He's gonna send some stuff. At this point, though, when I knew normal summon Diviner was his only play that he had off that Max C, I knew as soon as he did that I had to negate that. I had to negate that with Solic. You could Solic send Kaleido here if you want, but I did Merly just because that's a little safer. Like if he has Called By or something, I get really burned there. And at that point, it's game. That is typically how the mirror match will go. You will probably get to like chain link 20. And it's fun. It's good. I mean, if you know what's going on, it's a fun time. It's good. And that's tier, boys. That's tier. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what changes would you make to the deck I have right now. I'm going to still toy around with it. Maybe I do play Curious. Maybe I play some other crazy stuff. But the deck is just so consistent. It's insane. You could play even less bricks than what I'm playing right now. Like, there's a lot of bad mills in this deck. Like, Imperms, Maxis, those are all bad mills. But yeah, it's if you're playing tier, it's fun. If you're not playing tier, it's not fun. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.